Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back on day 7 of the 12 Days of Christmas, and today I'll be reviewing Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. We are officially halfway through the 12 Days of Christmas, and here's another Christmas horror movie I very much enjoy. Whoever Slew Auntie Roo is a 1972 horror film, and it was a follow-up to Whatever Happened to Aunt Alice and What's the Matter with Helen. It is not necessary to watch either of those films first, though. Whoever Slew Auntie Roo can be watched as a standalone. Shelley Winters, who I loved as Nana Mary in Roseanne, by the way, plays Mrs. Forrest, a wealthy American widow living in England. She lives in a mansion all by herself, with only her hired help. Years prior, her daughter died in a tragic accident when she was sliding down the banister and fell. Now, Mrs. Forrest, still distraught over the loss of her daughter, regularly hires a medium to hold seances. She desperately tries to contact her dead daughter, Catherine. And what no one knows is she has kept her corpse all this time. She talks to her, sings to her, and tucks her in at night. Every Christmas Eve in her mansion, Mrs. Forrest hosts extravagant Christmas parties for the orphans living at the local orphanage. There is Christmas music, plenty of Christmas decorations, food, and treats. The orphans are even allowed to stay the night on Christmas Eve, so they can wake up Christmas morning, have breakfast, and open presents. All of it is provided by Mrs. Forrest, who asks that the children call her Auntie Roo. During this year's Christmas party, Auntie Roo takes a fondness to a young girl named Katie. Katie is an orphan who reminds Auntie Roo of her own daughter, Catherine. Katie has a brother named Christopher, but Auntie Roo only seems to be interested in Katie. In fact, so much so that she offers Katie the opportunity to live with her forever. She eagerly accepts, and Christopher is not happy about this. When the time comes for the orphans to head back to the orphanage, Katie is nowhere to be found. Christopher tells his caretakers at the orphanage that Auntie Roo has kidnapped Katie, but they don't believe him. They only know Mrs. Forrest as a kind, generous woman. But Christopher knows that Auntie Roo is deranged. This is only confirmed when he sneaks back to Auntie Roo's house to save Katie. He spies on Mrs. Forrest, talking to Catherine's corpse. Christopher begins to suspect that Auntie Roo is actually a witch, and he and Katie are living a Hansel and Gretel story. And then Auntie Roo captures him too. The children are afraid she plans to fatten them up and eat them. They are locked in a room as she prepares in the kitchen. The fire is ready, and she's chopping the vegetables. I really like this movie. There is such a creepiness to it. Shelley Winters plays a great deranged woman as Auntie Roo. The mansion is simply marvelous. There are secret passageways and secret rooms. It's awesome. Before his death, Mr. Forrest was a magician, and early in the film on Christmas Day, Christopher and Katie find a secret room filled with all of his magician supplies. There are wax figures and mannequin heads and creepy dolls. This might be the scariest room of all, especially since there's someone else in the room with them. Someone wearing a hideous mask. Whoever Slew Auntie Roo manages to be a very atmospheric Christmas movie and a very atmospheric horror film. Unfortunately, it's a classic that no one ever talks about. It has a really good ending too. So, how about you? Have you seen Whoever Slew Auntie Roo? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Be sure to check back tomorrow for day 8 of the 12 Days of Christmas. And it will also be Slashback Saturday. Based on this week's Slashback Challenge theme, you know I'll be reviewing a Santa slasher. But which will it be? Tune in to see. Until then, keep dreaming of a Fright Christmas. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind. Subscribe.